first for batch one. So if you are from batch one, hello everyone. All right, so we're back. Okay, so do me a favor, let me know, okay, if you are able to hear the sound right now. So we're having technical difficulties. Okay, so obviously we came in a little bit late. So let me know in the chat box if we're good. Okay, Coach Vicky Banalo is saying, meron na, okay na. Is that okay? So do we have it now? Okay, so give me some thumbs up, give me some love in there. Okay, please do me some favor. Okay, so that I'll know that everybody is coming in and we're hopping in together. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so awesome. Okay, so let me repeat that once again. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to episode 24 of Decaf Coffee Republic Brewing Live. Filling your digital cup with great stuff, brought to you obviously by Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines and now going global in partnership with Coach A Coaching Club, the premier group for coaches and entrepreneur. This project is brought to you by the two, okay, of my love groups, okay, of course, the Decaf Coffee Republic family and the coaching tribe in fusion as a community service. What we intend to do in this 30 days exploration journey is to fill your digital cup with great stuff and ignite your space for opportunities for income, impact, and influence. As a club, our mission is to create massive value by turning our talents into income and by dominating our chosen territory and domain. We would like to influence our territory, our domain by the talents that we've got, and we create so much value. And we believe that by doing Decaf Coffee Republic Brewing Live, we're able to create so much value to a lot of people. And so to all the fellow speakers, sharers, to all the coaches and entrepreneurs who's been part of this 30 days exploration journey. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for sharing your life, sharing your stories, sharing your wisdom, and creating so much value and fulfilling our mission, starting here with our community service. Today is the 24th episode. So after today, we are like 6 days away from the end of the season one. But don't worry, season two is up next and we're starting on October 1. And starting October 1 for season two, for the entire month of October, we will be coming in live every 12 noon. So we will be your partner. We will be your lunch break date. Okay, lunch break date. So it means that we really encourage you to take a break for food, for lunch, have it with your family, with your, office mate. And we want to join you. We want to partner with you. And we want to be there with you as you go through your beautiful, sumptuous lunch moment with people you love, people you care. So that's going to be starting October 1. And so it's going to be the entire October. And season 2 is will always be, we air at 12 noon for today and until the end of September for season 1. Please follow the event schedule posted in the event sections of Decaf Coffee Republic. Now, if you are catching this on a replay or just in case this is the first time that you are joining us for this Brewing Live Season 1, this is already episode 24 and you can watch the previous episodes from episode 1 to 23 here at Decaf Coffee Republic page. You can also check this in Coach A page. You can also check on Live Coach Philippines and also in Coach A coaching community. So all of this to get all of these pages and communities and Facebook groups are all together. We are all one big, happy, beautiful, and awesome family here. So to all the awesome people in the house, good afternoon. I miss you all, coaches. I miss you all, change agents, and to all the entrepreneurs who are in a journey with me during this season. You're awesome. So thank you so much. And today is an episode that is really for you. Okay, this episode is uh handpicked specially crafted for all of you, for those people who are with me in this journey today or this month. We are already on our 7th month of the pandemic, and there are really such beautiful people, great and awesome human beings who've been with me and made my 7 months, the last 7 months, the most exciting, the busiest season of my life. But it's really, truly the most gratifying and the most fulfilling season of my life. And so this is a tribute to all of you. This is like my share of saying thank you so much. This is like my gratitude episode to you. Okay, so I know I had an episode on gratitude, and the gratitude challenge is still now is still going on. Okay, we are now on Day 10. Okay, Coach K Sabala, okay, is challenging us today. So go hop in a Coach A coaching community for Day 10 of our gratitude challenge. So, but for my end, as in my share, today I want to talk about overcoming blocks to connected success. So, what does it mean to connected success? It means that your success, my success are connected. And there is so much value. There is so much value and joy being in a tribe and going through the success path. Okay, so to me, success is a path. Okay, going to the success path with people who celebrates you and not just tolerate you. So today, this episode is for you. So let's get hop in here and dive into our topic for today. So overcoming blocks to connected success. Okay, if you're ready, let me know in the chat box and say, I'm ready. All good, coach, and I'm excited. So give me some love today. So, yep. Okay, to all the change agents, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I feel so joyful today, and I hope you're having also a beautiful Thursday lunchtime. Okay, so get a pen and a paper and be intentional as I respect your time, your digital time, your digital time in the digital space. I want you to be very, very intentional and get your hashtag pack my bag moment. And just in case you're new to this, hashtag pack my bag moment is your intentional getting of nuggets, wisdom, takeaway, or things that, give you like aha moment. Okay, so this is taken from our experience when during the time we can still travel, attend physical seminar, conferences and workshops we're there sitting for the whole day, listening to the speakers, and then all of a sudden we got our aha moment and that particular lesson or particular sharing, and we say like, okay, I'm good for today, I'm good for these sessions or for this conference, and I can pack my bag and go home. So taken from that, okay, I want you to be very intentional and get your pack my bag moment. Just get one at the very least. Okay, share that in the comment below. Post this in your timeline so that other people can also learn from our sharing today. One of the gurus I'm listening and learning from said the best way to store a knowledge is in your friend's head. And one thing that really resonates with me on that is that when a friend share a thoughts, a nuggets, a wisdom, is that there would always be the secret sauce, the voice of my friend, the voice of the people I look up to, the voice of the people I am connecting with. And so when you do that, when you share some insight nuggets from these presentations, you're able to help a lot of people. I don't mind if you can capture some slides here and share it as your pack my bag moment. Just be sure that you're gonna put some notes into there, and your friends will really hear your thoughts, your um take away from it, and maybe make it really so personal so that the people you know can connect with you. Put some context into it, and put in their hashtag decap brewing live, so we will be able to see your postings, connect with you, engage with you, and really thank you for sharing things from the brewing live. This is for you. This is our community service. It warms my heart if you're able to get something from here, so be intentional. Okay, now, this is the first time we're you're joining us, and this is the first time we're meeting together. A brief introduction of myself. I am Master Coach A. I'm a professional certified life coach, and my coaching focus is on impact, income, influence. I'm sure you get to see the connections of that, of what we're doing as a tribe, as a community. And my focus on impact, income, and influence is really coming from my advocacy of mental health. I believe in over 2 years of doing my advocacy that most of the people who are mentally challenged is having a struggle or difficulty from creating impact, making income out of their talents, and having that influence in their territory. And so, my coaching focus in the present, in the season, is mental health, improving your mental state, your mental wellness through my 5-step process signature program of impact, income, and influence. So just in case you're interested to look into this program, you can just check on me at Coach A page and set an appointment. It's a complimentary discovery sessions and see if this program works for you or this is the program that you're looking for during this time. I am the global partner of the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, and on the screen is Master Coach Lakandra Smiley. She is the founder, the owner, and the CEO of the institute that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And what I specifically focus on is the global expansion of the institute through life coach certification classes, programs, and classes. And right now we are on batch 44. By the way, our batch 44, okay, four great men, okay, is gonna be concluding their day 2 and graduating this coming Saturday, September 26th. And by then, we will be a tribe of 290 professional certified life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur. And if you are part of this tribe, if you are a change agents in this tribe, kudos to you, big shout out. Thank you for doing what you do and thank you for advancing the professions in your chosen field and domain. So lastly, I am the owner, the founder of P165 Worldwide Food and Beverage Unlimited Corporations. We do business as Decaf Coffee Republic, the very presenter of this Brewing Live. We are the home of certified life coaches. We operate 24 by 7 virtually. However, because of the pandemic, we are limited to a 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. physical operations. But again, we are still operating on the 24 by 7 and offering you coaching services on demand. Just get in touch with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. Okay, so my question. Okay, so this is one um session. This is one sharing that I would truly encourage and I would truly appreciate your interactions and your comments and really letting me know what your thoughts with what I'm sharing with you. So let me ask you this. Will your friendship last forever? Do you believe in forever in terms of friendship? Okay. Or do you have a friendship? Do you have a relationship today that you think can last forever? When I say forever, it means that either you expire or your friend expire. Okay, so one of you will expire first, but you're gonna be going through thick and thin. Okay, or both of you will be holding. Okay, each end of the rope, and no matter what happened, you know that each one of you or both of you, okay, will be there. Okay, so do you have this kind of relationship? Think for a moment. Will your friendship last with this person? It would be great if you could have a mental picture of one person, maybe from your past, education, corporate life. Okay, maybe you're not seeing each other today as often as you want, and you could in the past before pandemic, but you've got a friend. Okay, so I know it's a song. Okay, so you've got a friend, and no matter what happened, you've got a friend. Maybe from high school. Okay, so when we did this gratitude challenge and Coach Bill challenged us to revisit our elementary days, our days way back in school. Okay, it was inevitable for us to remember great people from the school. Okay, from we were when we were young. Basically, these are friendship relationships. Okay, these are people who warms our heart. We grew together. We shared fun. We share secrets, and so it's friendship. I'm sure you know what friendship is, and whatever is your definition of friendship, and whoever do you have in mind right now. Okay, let me know in the chat box below. Will your friendship last forever? So obviously you are part of the equation. See, you're at the other, you're one part, you're on the other side, and your friend is on the other side. So that kind of relationship you're having, will it last forever? So People say nothing lasts forever, but I think personally, if you nurture, something will always last until and as long as you want it to last. Okay, so that's me. About you? That's for me. What you think? What's your thoughts? Okay, drop me your comments in there. Do you have a friend? Okay, so next I want to ask, what do you think is your friendship style? Yeah. Who are you as a friend? Or how do you operate as a friend? How do you see friendship? When you look at the landscape of friendship, what's your views? What are your thoughts? How do you see things in terms of friendship? Because if you're talking about connected success, it matters of it matters how we see friendship and what is our friendship style. Now, what is your friendship style? It could be a push style or a pull style. Oftentimes we have this mental picture that if it's a push, it's forward, and or it's going to be leveling up, and if it is a pull, it's like backward or going down. Okay, so like the image that you can see on the screen. So what about you? Okay, so if coming from that perspective or initial illustration, what do you think is your friendship style? Are you a push or a pull? Okay, so push or pull. Okay, pick one. Give it a try. Bold, bold try. Drop a message in there. Let me know. Is it a push or a pull? Now, push or pull. Many people will say if it's a push, it's a green. If it's a pull, it's a red. But now there are two types of people in the world. And this is where, okay, emanates. Okay, this is where our friendship style emanates. First is the push people. The push people are the people who work hard with effort. They are the people who work hard with almost and everything. So it's not only about friendship, but you get to see that also in the way they do their work, they accomplish their dreams, and they get what they want in life. They push, they work hard for it, they exert effort just so they get something they want. And this is including relationships, or in this case, friendship. And we've got also people who we call the pull people, who tend to get things done more through attractions. So it's not more of pushing, working hard, but really attracting. So they attract the things that they want, they attract the people they want to be in their space, they attract the cultural, manifestations of their core values. They attract things that they want in their space. So, push or pull. Both types are incomplete, by the way. We are to work on using both sides to ourselves if we want to build a world class network. For those of you who say give and take, I would say it's both sides. All right. So you do a push and you do a pull. It has to be a combination, and it has to strike a particular balance. Okay. Now, and this is something that it's awesome, it's beautiful, it's magical, it's miraculous. Okay. That when you learn how to operate with both of these on your side, like you've got a push and a pull people, and you yourself can operate on a push and a pull. Okay, not depending on situations, but really with intentionality, then you start seeing the emergence, okay, of beautiful things, of thriving things in your life. Now, one of the training I attended, okay, I captured this particular slide, and it says, cultivate a taste for seeing others succeed without you. And this one strikes like it's a home run. Okay, so this was like my pack my bag moment. When I got this, when I saw the slide, that's it. I'm home. Like, I'm okay, I'm done. Because it says it all. Okay. So this class speaks of how do you develop human relationships and grow your thriving. How do you prepare your tribe to thrive? Okay. How do you prepare your community to continue to carry on even when you're gone? Okay. So I'm one person who used to believe or used to pray for a certain lifespan. Okay, so when people wants to live beyond 60, 70, I always wanted to live until my 50th. So there's a lot of backstories to that. So that's a different story, but I used to have that. Okay, used, it means no more. Okay, so but when I got this, so in my life I am very intentional on building um my home, my children lives, the way I raise my children, the way I raise my the things around me, my business, my office. I would always make sure that if tomorrow never comes, they will continue and carry on. And so when I get into life coaching, I started building a tribe. I started building a community because I know that it will help the people the people I certified, because that's the only way I can help them grow their coaching muscles. And so there's this nagging thoughts and feelings like, okay, so what would be the continuity? How could I help them and all? So one of the investment I was making is really how to prepare the tribe. So the tribe that you're seeing right now. So if you are part of the tribe and you are enjoying, okay, so this does not happen overnight. Okay, so this is like a product of many years. Okay, many years of study, research, getting into classes with one objective: that no matter what happens to me, the tribe will continue to fulfill the purpose, the calling. And I got this, and it says, cultivate a taste for seeing others succeed without you. What makes this very profound is that you realize that everything that we experience in life started with our taste. Okay, so, and you heard some people, okay, you know that they are coming from the high class if they got sophisticated taste, sophisticated with the clothes, shoes, okay, with the food they eat, and all of these things. And I realized that I need to have that, okay? And I want that. I want that sophisticated taste. I want that taste, okay, for seeing others truly succeed without me. And if I got the taste, it means that I can allow them to fly higher and higher. So I have this mental picture of a hot air balloon. So I am also fascinated with hot air balloons, okay, for the longest time, for like 2 decades. Okay, now that I would even go to Clark and watch all this hot air balloon activities. Okay, and I love it. So I would picture it out how it is out up there and how the hot air balloon will land on the same space and all of this. I'm fascinated with that. So I would always think of people from my camp, the people I'm raising, okay, that they could just come, fly in there, and I'm so happy looking at them. Okay, so sending them to the stage and all of these things, and but it wasn't enough until I realized that what was missing is that truthful taste, that taste, okay, that not a lot of people would have. And I hope this is something that also strikes and hit home run to you. A taste for seeing others succeed without you. It means that you don't own their success. It means that you are happy, grateful to be part of that success. But you give them that empowerment. You take them that ownership. You give them that ownership. And that's very life coaching, by the way. And so I hold these words very, very, very dear to my heart. And if you are connecting, um, you know what? I just captured it here. Coach Mel said it's a plan for succession. It's more than succession. You can plan for succession, somebody replace you. No, it's not. A taste for success is a taste for seeing others succeed is more than succession. You may not succeed me. You may not end like me. Because succession, it means that somebody takes your place, somebody take care of the responsibilities. No, it's not. It means that I want people, that taste of you wanting people to succeed, whether they're in or outside of your in or outside of your sphere, in or outside of your life. There's no succession plan. It's just a pure taste for seeing people succeed in life. So, uh, take a picture of this. And I hope this is something. And if this is something that you are appreciating, if this is something that you want to cultivate, let me know in the chat box. Okay. So let me know that I'm not alone. And just in case if you are also part of the tribe, you are part of our, one of the change agents, and this is something that you are now experiencing, let me know also in the chat box so that I know that my journey in life is at least affecting that change in your life and you're seeing that. Okay. Now, the problem with this, okay, is there's a lot that gets into the way. There's a lot. But today I want to share with you three things. And that's what I call the blocks. Okay. So this is the topic today. Three blocks. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. I want to share with you three blocks. Number one is, okay, so before I go to that, know that you can't get a connected device and plug it in like a kit and say, okay, I will be successful in this. So it's not. So there is no such thing as connected device success kit for friendship, for building a tribe. It's not a plug and play. It's something you toil for. It's something you work for. It's something that you build. It's something you labor for. Painstakingly, difficult, challenging. It could break your heart, but it's worth it. So there is no plug and play kit, success kit that you'll say, okay, I'll plug it in, we're connected. It's not. This is not also an overnight thing. So if you're saying yes to this, then let's get it on and say, I'm ready. Let's check it on. Three blocks. And again, there are a lot of blocks. So if you are interested to know more about the blocks, let me know you want more. Connect with me and see. Okay, let me know if I have reasons, if I have sense of doing a masterclass for this. So today I'm just going to be sharing with you three things. Okay, three blocks. The justice mechanism. Okay, do some experiments. So this is an experiment. Okay, let's talk about the justice mechanism. Okay, so there is this experiment. By the way, this is real experiment. Okay, uh, when they test an individual. Okay, so if you're there in right now, let me know what do you think about the justice mechanism. What's your thought about this? So commonly people would say justice, it means fairness, it means patas, same. Okay. So here's this experiment. Okay, so they did this both in what they call first world country and and also in the third world country. So by the way, okay, disclaimer, okay, I'm not one person who believes in the first world and the third world country. I just believe that economically there are differences in it. Okay, so let me know. So in that part, okay, so they tested $100 bill. So there are two persons in the experiment, person A, person B. So the test goes like this. Person A, okay, is going to be given the $100 bill. And person A will have a choice, okay, will be given the opportunity to divide it, okay, the $100 bills, okay, in whichever way or manner he would like to divide it with the person B. So, and here's the thing. Person B, okay, would have now, okay, the right, the privilege to accept it and make the decision happen or not. So you've got two persons, okay, person A and person B. Person A got the $100 bill and would have to decide the percentage, how it could be shared, how he or she would like to share it with person B. Person B will be waiting, and person B now have the decision, the final word to say, all right, I agree with that. That's how the way we will, okay, split it, and yes or no. So if it's a yes, okay, whatever person A said, they split it. If it's a no, then nobody gets the $100 bill. Okay, so connect with me, okay? Connect with me and let me know your thoughts. So assuming you are person A, or you are person B, okay? So I'll play person A. Okay, I'm gonna be person A and you are person B. If I say 50-50, will you accept it? Let me know in the chat box. 50-50. Will you say, okay, let's split it 50-50? Will you go for it? What about 40-60? Will you go for it? 40-60, it means I get 60, you get 40. Will you say yes to it and say deal? What about 30-70? I got 70, you got 30. Is it a deal or no deal? Okay, and you're so quiet now. Okay, let me know in the chat box below. Will you accept the deal or not? Interesting enough, okay, when it's a 50-50, person A, this is an experiment, by the way, person A would say yes. 60-40, yes. 65-35, yes. Interesting, when it hits 70-30, it's a no. It's a no. So person B would rather say, all right, no deal. You don't get 70 and I don't get 60. You don't get 70 and I don't get 30. No one gets the money. And they tried that also in a third world country. So it means in a third world country, what the parameter says that the amount, the $100 is like a 3 days work of a normal person, or 3 to 5 days work equivalent. And they tested it. And you know what happened? It's the same thing. People would still go for the equality project. 50-50, deal. 40-60, no, it's unfair. 30-70, absolutely no. Done deal, I'm out. That's person B. And that's interesting. You know what? The $100 bill is from heaven. You didn't work for it. You didn't toil for it. Nothing. I was just that given. And interesting enough, person B would rather lose the 30 just so the other person will not get 70. So you'd rather go for zero than $30 just so the other person could not have greater than you. So what is greater? What is bigger in your perspective? 30 is zero. You want zero over 30 simply because it's not fair. So what is fair? You get zero. Just a thought. That's an experiment. And how you're looking at it right now speaks of how you see the world. You don't want other people, this is common, you don't want other people to get bigger than your share, bigger part of the pie, and so you lose your pie. So you rather say, nobody gets it. All right? I'll rather not take anything of that than you get bigger than me, even for the things that you don't toil for. So that's number one. So think about that. Number two, your strengths can sabotage you. What? How could it be? All right? Could, can. I'm not saying it is. It will, can, could. Okay. How could it be? We're like learning individuals. Through the time, through the years, we learn experience. We get experience, expertise. And how many times, okay, we come into a deal, we come into a transactions, to a business deal, or to a profession, or to something new, and say, hey, my strength. Okay. And it's true. It's your strength. It was working all these years until this moment in time. That was your strength. And when you hit objections, all right, you cannot take it. You can't take it because you know it's your strength. So it's just like coming in there and say, hey, here's my resume. I got this. Take it. See it. Appreciate it. Validate it. And if you don't get it, hey, and you become indifferent. How could you reject me? How could you? And all of those things. Now, what I wanted you to see in this moment in time, remember we're talking about blocks. It will come to a certain point in time that your strength will meet the end of it, until you're able to connect with other people, and there's that strength becomes amplified because there's an emergent of new things, which is a combined strength, your strength and their strength. Until such point, it will work for you. And so it's difficult for you to let go. That's why I would, one of the interview conducted by Coach Edwin Soriano, he asked me, what's the hardest thing doing this profession? I said, letting go of what's working. And the same thing in relationships. In the same thing with the things that you know you're so great at. Will you let it go? Will you let it go? Will you let it go? Well, you're not letting it go. But it says, and it allows you to just say, hey, this is my strength, but maybe this strength is not enough for this situation. And I need you. I need your help. And I'm here, I'm vulnerable. My strength can only give me until to this level. Oftentimes we see that in a conversation, in a discussion, in the way we do things, if somebody, shares something and it's not your idea, you felt that you're rejected, that it's a no. So what happened to my galing? What happened to my no? It's not. It's just that someone else is giving you a, a better perspective. When I say better perspective, because it's new. And how could I say it's better? It's better because I can take what's working for me, what will work for me, and that inside of me something will emerge. Okay, so many of you, if you've known me and Master Coach Lakanda for quite some time, okay, we've been in the partnership for over 2 years right now. We're definitely exactly different women, but we're both the same in strength. We're very strong. But so there's so much differences and there's so much also similarity. But for many people, the striking would always be the differences, and that's where we lose relationships. And here's my take always in this: do you want to be right, or do you want to save the relationship? Because as long as you have the relationship, you can make things right. But if you lose the relationship because you simply want to push that you are right, what's the point of that? And remember, this way of looking relationship, friendship, we carry this over to our personal lives, to our husband, to our wives, to our significant other. And finally, the third blocks would be using emotion instead of probability and math. And we call this human estimation. It's like there's this role, for example, there's a tennis court, there's a player, there's an athlete, and we calculate and say, hey, it's supposed to be like this. If you're a pastor's wife, this is the way you're supposed to be moving. This is supposed to be the way you are reacting. If you are a senior coach, this is the way to. If you are an entrepreneur, this is supposed. So we use all our emotions. We say, no, it's thinking, it's process, it's analysis. No, it's not. How do I know that? because the way we look at a one person is coming from our own previous experiences with the same post, which unfortunately most of the time it's not really good. So if you've got a leader in the past and that leader treated you so badly, you develop this and say, yeah, a leader should be accommodating. A leader should be, yes, a leader should, you know. So if that leader rejected my thoughts, my project during the time, and to me it was a rejection, then I would say, okay, if I'm getting along and that relationship, okay, that managers or leaders of yours rejected it because we are not getting along. So you develop these emotions or mindsets, okay, these are all, okay, that if you're getting along, you'll get a yes and you will be accepted. But I don't want to look into the mindset. I'm looking at the emotions because the emotions are triggered. And when you're triggered, what happens next is you want to look for the validations of that. So take a look at this. You've got different look, okay, but you can analyze it at both surprise, or you can analyze it and look at it and say, validate, oh, that's scared, or that one is happy, that one is anxious. It's all validations. And oftentimes what we see is that what we believe we get. Because, for example, if you say, okay, my husband is cheating on me, my girlfriend is cheating on me, you look for all the reasons to support that. And our brain can trick us. Or these people cannot be trusted. And we just look for that. And it may not be that, but we try to support that. And so it's a blockage. And what we need to understand is that we all have PTSD over the same incident in our lives. You have two friends, for example, who like very much, obviously. Okay, so you introduce them, then the two run away. So this could be the situation wherein if it's a male and female, you introduce your boyfriend to your best friend because in your mind they can get along and they ran away and they ended up becoming a couple and you're left alone. You introduce person A and person B in business and they ended up doing their own business without you. You build a relationship with A and B, finally they met together, they build friendship, and you're out of the equation. How many of you can connect with these experiences? There are a lot of variations of this kind of relationships, and this gives us this PTSD. Okay, now hear me out on this. You must get over these incidents, or you'll never be able to fuse tribes later on. You'll never have a connected success if you don't get over this. These are areas of operations. These are areas of relationship. These are areas of business that I can help you with. But this is something that you need to work on. Not easy, but you have to work on if you want to reap a connected success from people you're working with right now. So how can you be overcome your biases and negative emotions that block success with people and relationship? How can you do it? How could it be possible? Simple solution. Well, simple will not always be easy. It will always be turning out that the simplest thing in life is the most difficult to implement. Take a look at the picture. You get a clear substance and a colored substance. When partnering, look for shared core values, not superficial, but deep values, like learning, making an impact, etc. It's difficult to work with people who don't share the same core values. And it's the same in the same token, in the same breath. It would be almost impossible to thrive and have a connected success. Core values really means a lot. We overlook it and we say it's okay, you'll change, you'll get better. But if you want a connected success, if you want things to be ironed out, the wrinkles to be ironed out, If you want people who will fight for the same relationship, will stick through and through thick and thin, that will be able to resolve issues, concerns with you objectively, lovingly, it begins with, are you sharing the same core values? Are you standing for the same values in life? Because if the answer is no, I'm sure by this time you know exactly what will happen. And if you have doubts, concerns, or like hesitations for what I shared with you today, I encourage you, go back, check, do some checking, do some evaluations, do some reflections, and take a moment. How is your past relationships? How did it started? How did it ended? And how many relationships do you maintain right now in your space that do not give you the results that you want? When I say reflect, reflect your role, reflect your biases, reflect your negative emotions, reflect your triggers, and reflect if you are suffering from PTSD because of these things. If you have more questions about this, I'll be glad to answer you. Let's build a thriving tribe. Let's build and nurture a community where we can all celebrate connected success. It's crisis time. It's about time we let go of our own personal biases and negative emotion. It's time for adulting. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. This is Master Coach A, and in behalf of the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, who's building this tribe, the Cup Coffee Republic, who brought to you this Brewing Live, and of course, Coach A Coaching Club, who's laboring with me to bring this season 1. Maraming maraming pong salamat. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again till my next episode. Catch me at Coach A page, Coach A Coaching Community, and Live Coach Philippines. It's always been a beautiful moment share with you. Tonight, I have my masterclass on Use Your Gifts and Grow Rich at 7 p.m. Be sure to register, and let's see each other again tonight for more of educational learning, building relationship, and thriving together as a tribe. See you.